Hey, Tony Gadsden's here, popping in. Now, got a coaching session in 48 minutes, so I ain't gonna get to probably do my whole hour on this one. But wanted to pop on in. Let me release my other video. What I did, can't even remember what it was about right now. But y'all remember all the important links is in the description. The discounted one-on-one sessions and all of my upcoming events where I'll be popping around here. A few places: Miami, San Diego, Dallas. Grab your tickets for that there. Especially San Diego. You're in California, come on out now. Cause that's San Diego. You know that's a different section over there. But seen a few of y'all put this in here about Luenell, the comedian, and W.A.R. And I was like, wow. It's because I saw something that was on there about them and that it looked like they might be together now. And that was a little interesting to me. And so, let me see here real quick. Let's see here. Y'all forgive me, lost about 5-6 minutes there. So guess what they do now? They let you take and tag products. So I tagged this shirt. I ain't know this shirt was $2,000-$3,000 now. I tagged this shirt. It's my Louis Vuitton shirt. I done had it forever. It's good quality though. But tag my Lululemon pants. I know I ain't tagged them because they had them on a different site. They ain't got Lululemon. Ain't got the thing on there. Tag my shoes. My shoes they selling on StockX for over $300. This ALD Amy Leon Door and New Balance collab. Tag that. Hey, oh, you know what? I forgot to tag my Aura ring. Tag the Aura ring. Tag the Airmaid on there. I ain't tagged the Rolex on this one. Y'all gotta forgive me to that ash on there. I ain't got me no lotion on that elbow. But let's see what this here is. See if this is some lotion. Refined skincare, extra strength toner. No. Remove dark spots. Yeah. One of y'all sent this refined skincare. Y'all go support refined skincare on Instagram. Refined skincare products. Put this on dark spots twice a day. No, I don't want to mess that elbow up now. I don't want to be walking around here with no light skin elbow and everything else dark skin. Right here with a light skin. It smells like a perm. I don't know now. Smell like a perm. Be done perm these hairs on that arm. Y'all gotta forgive me. Elbow finna be albino. Got more light skin elbow. But yeah, seeing this here, I did one talking about this here Lunell thing, but I was in the car driving. It was late at night. Don't know what I said. Can't remember what I said. So I'm gonna put that in the Blessed Tribe unfiltered because I can't remember what I said and could have been indecent or inappropriate. I'm not sure. So this right here is the little PG rated one for you. And so what y'all have to understand about looks compatibility is when it comes to the looks compatibility, remember, it's not just about looks. So I call it looks, but it's a lot that go into looks. Like, is I'm burning? Is my hand burning? I know this is pretty old. I hope it ain't expired, cause my finger burning now. Like refined skincare, what y'all got in there now? Y'all finna have somebody out here looking like Michael Jackson. Be there, I might remove dark spots. And so what you got to understand is it's a lot that goes into that. And one of the things about it is that with Lunell is a lover, and she was there for him. She was there for him when he was in his coma. Luenell also got a Las Vegas residency right now. Luenell touching paper. So if they're not looks compatible physically, Luenell balances that out with the way she treats him, the way she loves him, and then the position she is in life makes her more attractive. Whereas with I'll be sure, we don't know really where his money is coming from and what money he has, and if he has money, how he has money. May have some royalties and stuff like that, but not really sure how all that works, because sometimes they don't pay you the way they're supposed to pay you. Sometimes the splits, it'd be too many hands in the cookie jar. So it's a lot that's going on with that right there. And it's one of those situations where my phone is blowing up, but I'll try to shoot this video. It's one of those situations. Had to block a lady the other day talking about this too much. Talking to your son, talking to your wife, talking to your homeboys, interrupting my learning. I'm finna go back over here to such and such page. Blah! I'm finna help you. Blah! And so this is the thing. It's on the onset with this looks compatibility. I initially just off the rip would not trust it, because men are programmed by the beauty constructs of the world. And I know a lot of y'all want to get in your feelings, because if you look like Lunell and you want to believe and you keeping hope alive that you gonna get your man look like I'll be sure, and you feel like you outside the looks constructs or whatever, and people done gave you a little hard time about your look for whatever reason. Lunell is not unattractive. She's just an older lady. She's resting in her body. It's not like she trying to be a Coke bottle or anything like that. She living her life. She a comedian. She tell jokes. But I seen a video y'all sent me of her talking about. She did a video, came on real quick. I'll be sure came over, kissed her on the cheek, had on his big hat. She had on her red lip, so she was saying she can't really kiss him like that or something like that. Had a red lip on. She had a Fendi skull cap on, and she had the Van Cleef necklace. Now that Van Cleef necklace is $10,000, 10 to 20,000, depending on the length. Now, so that let me know. And now, yes, she out of New York, so they got one that's a different one. It's better than what she had on, but that necklace she got on for this one right here I'm looking at, it got a lot of different looks to it though. It's $35,000. Now the one she got on is one that my wife wants, and I seen a lady with that on when we was at a nice hotel, and she had it on, and they like 10 to 15. So here it go right here, $9,650. And y'all gonna see Lunell got that on in that video. So that let me know Lunell touching money. And Vegas don't play with you. When Vegas bring you out there, Vegas break you off a yak. You hear me? Vegas, hey, whoever out there book Lunell, man, give me a residency out there. Let me come out there and tell me some jokes. I sure will be out there with a quit. Baby, I'm in Vegas. So y'all got to realize that it's a couple things at play here, and this is what balances things out. You got a woman who got a job, and she getting to the money. She also is a caretaker. He said, when I was in the coma, you would call me and I'm listening to your voice on the other end. That will make a man who has seen it all and done it all, that'll make him fall in love. Like, that's enough to fall in love right there. And she say this ain't nothing new. Lunell say this ain't nothing new. She say they been talking. So he been talking to her, but this is the thing though. And remember, we use these situations for real life examples. So don't just think that this celebrity, it ain't celebrity gossip, because we ain't breaking news and we ain't sharing nothing that they ain't shared. But this is the thing, what happens. A person, man or woman, that's inside of the beauty constructs of America, the Western world, whatever y'all call it, the beauty constructs of America, will take and get with somebody outside of the beauty constructs of America. And because the person on the outside is not used to being liked, approached, loved, courted, be with, they will overcompensate and do more than someone who is inside the beauty constructs. And so the person on the outside will give more, do more, serve more, go more, love more, because they are more humble, because they know what it feels like to not be seen, to be overlooked, to be bullied, to be talked about, to this and that. And so it shapes their personality in a different way, and they become a better overall person than the person who has been catered to and loved on and treated like this and that. So it takes, and it's one of those situations to where the person who hasn't had that, they'll take and do more. So like with a Lunell, Al B have a deep voice, and he got that old, what they'll call sultry voice. So here he is, we got a little something coming up in February, and we're gonna break that on down to y'all, and we're gonna bring that to y'all, and hey, y'all listen, I have a great, profound respect for someone of your caliber who has shown love and would call me when I was in the coma, and I would hear your voice on the other end. And so he doing all of that right there. He's not physically looks compatible with Luenell. So the question is, Lunell, does Al-B have a business proposition for you? Do y'all do business together and you're making him money? Is he your manager? Has he borrowed money from you? Did you buy that hat he have on, that outfit he have on? Has he borrowed money from you that he hasn't paid you back? Are you helping him financially because he was in a coma? If the answer is yes, then it throws off the genuineness of the relationship. If the answer is no, then that means the relationship could be genuine, but you have to be making sure that there's not a play in the works. So that's what I want you to understand. If you are not inside the beauty constructs of America and you are dating someone or with someone who is, what you have to do is you got to make sure y'all forgive me, had a thing come in, got to fill out some paperwork, business deal I'm doing. And so you got to make sure that you're not overcompensating and you're not giving and doing. Because I'm going to tell y'all, the oldest trick in the book is a man who think he look good getting with a woman who doesn't think she look good, or a woman who he don't think look good. Because I remember one time talking to a lady, and well, it's been several times that I talk to a lady and they'll show me the man they dating or the man they with, and I'll be like, this don't add up. And then as we talking, it'll come out, yeah, he had me loan him 95% of my life savings. Yeah, he had me loan him $6,000, $5,000, $10,000 to buy this or buy that, to invest in this, invest in that. And I said, okay, I knew something was up, because this man who looks like this in this looks range is not naturally and normally attracted to someone like yourself in your looks range. Not that you unattractive. It's not that you unattractive. It's just your look is not compatible with his look. Your look is compatible with this look over here. And so a lot of people get offended by that and they don't understand that. And so that's the thing. But here's the thing. If you need love, and I've seen this before, and I never forget. I was trying to help a client, and I was telling her, listen, this don't go together right here. You and this man don't go together. Something is up. Nuh-uh. He like me. I don't do nothing for him. I ain't giving him no money. I ain't doing nothing. But then when it came out, it was like she had to help him start a business, had to help him get into a new venture, and then she want to travel. She want to go around the world. So guess what? He going with her. So he getting to travel. He getting to live. She buying new clothes. She'll buy him some new clothes. Maybe like she wasn't doing nothing for him, but she was doing for him. Then guess what? Come to find out, he was cheating on her, having babies on her. And I tried to tell her, I said, see there? I told you. It don't go together. That's not what a man gonna do. Y'all not looks compatible. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So with the Luenell and Al-B, it's like, it's something else. It's one or two things. He using her for finances, or he fell in love with her because she showed him through that coma experience how much she cares. And so, but here's what he need to do. He needs to add value to her life. And he need to help her make money without taking money from her, to show and prove that this is real, this is authentic. And she need not cut him in on no money. And she need to see if he really is there for her and for a true, genuine connection and not just money. Because she's still out here getting to the bag. So, not to say that not to say that he can't, but we see what's going on with P. Diddy. You know, even he down bad and he was at the top. So, it's like, and then too, when you have certain men, a lot of times what you have to deal with these men, if these men have been out there and they done been to them Diddy parties and they done did this and that, and the third, it's like sometimes they don't really care about a connection or anything like that, or chemistry with a woman, because they really is over here looking into men. Not saying that's the Al B situation now, but what I'm saying is you can't put that past anybody today because of how we wired today with these folks that's out here. It's getting a little different. And so you have to make sure that when it comes to looks compatibility, that you understand if y'all are not compatible looks wise, that it could be made up with your heart and with your service, your care, or what have you, but you gotta be careful because you could easily be used for your money. So you got to be careful when it comes to that there. Like, you gotta be mindful and paying attention, because you will get used real quick, fast, in a hurry. You will get used. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're able to take and pay attention. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you. This is interesting. Y'all, I got to go because I got to get on. I got to figure out how to do this right here, paperwork. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that it's possible now. It's possible to be not the typical or the average of what somebody will go for, male or female, and y'all hit it off and it works. It takes maturity. It takes growth. It takes some intrinsic things. There's some other things that's in there to where, okay, this is why this is working. This working because this right here is working because of this situation where we get along so well. We so good of friends to where now, where this person would normally be attracted to this height, this weight, this whatever, this race, now they able to see this other person differently, and it's beyond looks because of the chemistry and the connection. That's what you got to realize and understand. So once you get to that place, you realize you understand that, everything changes. And so with this here situation, again, it is PR. And it also determines sometimes how down bad a man is, when, who, and what he will be with. And she came out and she said, I'm guessing I'm not worthy of your love or something like that. And so I'm guessing people have been saying that this ain't looking right, or what's up, what's going on. And that's just because of the optics, and we just know what men who look like him typically go for. And maybe he trying to break the mold and do something different, and he want a different flavor. But then also too now, Luenell got gifts. I put that in my video. I talked about it on my video. That's for the Blessed Tribe Unfiltered. I could tell by that hair color and that red lip. She got gifts on her now. That she probably got some other things in there that's working, that's going on. So you got to realize, understand that now too now. And so you'll see what I'm talking about if you're in the Blessed Tribe Unfiltered. You'll see what I'm talking about on that side there. But got to realize and understand that. And here's the thing. I know a lot of y'all like, oh, you trying to say Luenell ugly. Me personally, this is what, I'm not saying she ugly. Everybody beautiful in the sight of the Lord, but this honestly what I want to see happen. Like, I want to see this kind of relationships. I want to see happen where it's not all about cookie cutter looks and looking like you just stepped out of a magazine shoot together out of Vogue, but it's about your heart's connection. How do you bond with a person? How do you gel with a person? Like, is this person amazing to you? Do they treat you amazing? Do they love you the right way? Like, how does that work? That's what I want to see right there, more of, to where men are choosing women based off of her character. Women are choosing men based off his character and not all these other extenuating circumstances that we get into and that we make a big deal about. But hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Keep your head up. All the important links in the description. We'll talk soon.